Here's a quick short Mustang 15-16 model comes in and the Schraders are leaking on them, and that's why the customer's losing refrigerant. So I've got it evacuated. I got the high side out. The high side part number is YF3286 or 6L1Z 19 Delta 701 Bravo. If you're going to look online, the 6L1Z is the number you're going to look for, and the low side is DS7Z19 Delta 701 Alpha. That's what the high side looks like. That's what the low side looks like. It's a little smaller. And then you need a tool like this. It's a big wide one. It's not a regular Schrader valve tool. I take just a little bit of PAG oil and rub it around these O-rings, and then I install them. Here's the PAG refrigerant compressor oil.
Twice in my life. I can see that. Send full send. I just sent it.
And when I open a new thing of oil, if I'm trying to top off my dye for my AC machine, I'll actually go get a thing of Fluorolite P, which is TP3820. And it's the R134 PAG AC system dye. So then I'll go ahead and dump it in there and then shake it up, mix it up, and then put it in the machine. So I got this in here, and this tool just sits over that line like so, and then just go in there and snug it up. All right, snug, and go ahead and do your low side line too. If you get into a tough spot where that tool won't turn, if you have a set of like angled hose pliers, you can get that around the tool and turn it. The biggest obstacle with getting your low side line on your Mustang is the fact that you have to actually take this line here and actually move it over some, because the fitting sits up against the body down there. It's so stupid how they do this. They should actually move it away a little bit more, but they don't. So I have to put my hand right here, then hook my connection up to get the low side line on there. Now that we're over here, we can go ahead and start the vacuum process. Let's go ahead and just start, and then we'll monitor vacuum and see if it leaks. All right, so we have the system charged back up, Schrader valves put in, dye put in the system, check for leaks. Everything's ice cold. Your low side should be about 25 to 30, somewhere in there. I've seen it drop down to about anywhere between 20 and 40, depending on humidity. And your high side should be about 2 times ambient temperature, 2 to 2.5 times. Right now it's about 80 degrees outside, 80, 85. So we're looking at, right at about 175 degrees, which is spec. And so remember, 2 times ambient temperature, 2 to 2.5 times ambient temperature, depending on humidity level. And on your low side, you'll run between, just say 20 and 35, 20 and 40, and that's pretty much normal for this. This system takes 24 ounces, so I recharged it to 24 ounces. You can see on most vehicles, it's right on the sticker underneath your hood. And any of the information that I gave you for this particular vehicle with part numbers and stuff like that and refrigerant, remember, this is an R134 system. It's not a newer R1234 system. You can't take the connections from an R134 system and bolt them on a R1234 system. They won't fit, so that's how you know something's not right. If you walk up to this vehicle thinking it's R1234 and you try to hook up R134 to it, it won't fit, and vice versa. It's not going to connect right. I've had one connection fit, but not the other one, so you'll know right away whether or not. But there's always a label under the hood, unless somebody has removed it or it rusted off or something to that extent. And you can see this system here is R134A. Well, that's the gist of this video. The repair for this slowly leaking down AC system was indeed the Schrader valves and the low side port, high side port. 24 ounces. I put an ounce of PAG oil because that's what I ended up taking out. Filled my system back up here, and a little dye in it to monitor in case anything else should be a problem in the future. But job well done. Car is fixed. Customer can have their vehicle back. Thanks, guys.